and start the game. I think we're still waiting on brown and teal.
How many are you supposed to just choose one?
You choose one to keep, and you just turn the other 3 face down, and you can just set them in the pile with the rest here. It doesn't matter.
Can you go over my special power green?
Okay, let me check here. So basically the way yours works is normally when you construct, you can only construct here at your colony ship. You have a special ability where you can, when you construct, when you build your ships, you can pay an extra blue crystal to build at a planet you control. So say you controlled one all the way out here. Instead of having to build your big ship back here, you could play a purple and a blue and build it up here instead. But then you would flip this over until you refresh again.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just so it's only for ships then? So
yes.
Okay, that makes sense. So instead of you're not building multiple ships, instead of building it here, you're just building out there. Okay. Wherever
And that only works for one ship. Normally when you build ships, you can build as many as you want, but you can only build them at your colony ship. This allows you to build them, out here as long as you control planets out there. Which of course, racing to the middle is normally better. So getting your ships out in the action is pretty beneficial if you utilize it properly.
Can you control planet if you're in the spot with the planet with one of your ships?
You actually have to have the actual construct there. So you actually have to have constructed to control the planet itself.
You can build a construct. Those don't need to be built here first. They just get built wherever you're located, right?
Yep. As long as you're at a planet by yourself, as long as like say you're out here and nobody else is in that space, you could build a construct by taking the construct action.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I guess we can all select a card.
2 questions. Do you roll for bombardment?
Yes, you do roll for bombardment, and you have to get a hit. But normally, since it's on your big ship, you roll 3 dice. You also can't bombard unless all of the other enemy ships of that construct are gone. So, say you wanted to get rid of one of my constructs, like say I had this planet over here, and you wanted to blow it up, and I had a ship there. You would have to kill the ship before you could do the construct. But if red had a ship there, you wouldn't have to kill red before blowing up my construct, because red isn't protecting my construct.
Gotcha. Now, if you have 2 ships there and I show up with 1, hypothetically speaking, obviously we're all friends and everything's hunky-dory, but just say, do I have to attack repeatedly in order to destroy both of the ships? Or does it undergo...
Yeah, so each ship, when it attacks, it's going to choose one target to attack. Okay. If you roll the burst on the die, the reroll can be switched to a different target.
Yep.
But normally each ship is attacking one specific target. So you have to figure out this ship, say like this small ship against your small ship, or this big ship against your small ship. The big ship doesn't get to roll and destroy like 3 small ships. It would have to be really lucky and roll a bunch of bursts to be able to continue. Gotcha. But I've actually seen, last time I played a huge player count game, there was a ton of ships in the middle and one small ship. There was a lady that was playing. She rolled her one small ship in there. She didn't think it was going to be able to do much, and it rolled 4 bursts in a row and took out a big ship, and it wounded a medium ship. And we all sung the praises of that ship, and I'm still talking about it to this day because it was that epic.
Now, does command exist outside of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exhaust and refresh cycle, right? So in theory, if you get into combat, you don't need to then play refresh in order to resume the combat to get the ships out of your space.
I'm not exactly sure what you mean.
Sure. So you said research, mine, construct, and trade. They all get put face down once they've been played, correct?
Yeah, the command is the exact same way. The command works the exact same way, but the order of the cards matters a little bit, because if somebody plays refresh and somebody else plays command, and you look at the board you look at when you start your turn, as far as like the planets you control that are not blockaded, is the light total you'll actually get, because refresh is a 5 speed card and command is a 6 speed card. So that way refresh will trigger before command will. But command still comes back in your hand when you play refresh, just like all the other cards.
Okay, great. That's just for purposes of initiative then.
Cool. Well, if everybody wants to select an action card, basically we wait until everybody has one face down on the table. And once everybody has one out, we'll flip it over, and then we will do all of the stuff simultaneously. I'm sure it'll be a little bit interesting here at the beginning since we have so many new players, but I will help walk everybody through their turns if they need help and don't understand exactly what they should be doing. If you want to, there's all sorts of different strategies you can do at the beginning. You could trade to try to get a little bit extra resources, but then of course you're going to be giving somebody else a blue crystal. You could construct and go ahead and build another one of your small ships before you start moving out. You could mine and just gain one blue crystal. That's pretty boring. You could research to try to gain some technology to figure out which technologies you're going to be working towards, and maybe you'll get one that costs just one blue, so the way you can actually play it out. Can everybody grab one blue crystal? Because we're supposed to start with one blue. And for some reason, I don't have
Sure.
it there.
My alien
I
ability.
took the
is
bag.
I start with 2 unresearched tech cards as well. May I grab those now, or should I wait until
Yeah,
my
so
turn?
yeah, I would just hover over the tech thing and press 2, and then you throw 2 of them into your hand.
Perfect. Thank you.
And you actually have to take the research action to be able to build those during the second half of the research action. But then you, of course, will have an opportunity to choose from 4 different ones that have been built, and you also get to look at extra ones with your alien as well.
Okay, and you can research multiple technologies if you have the resources. Is that
Yep,
right?
the second half just lets you
Yep.
build as many as you can afford. Once you've discarded the 2 out of the 4 that you draw initially, you can then build whatever you have. So you could try to get a whole bunch of crystals before you research, so that way you could build a bunch of techs.
So I've never used
Now when you-
tabletop before. So when I put my card out there, is it automatically turn over, or do I have to turn it over?
You have to press F while it's still in your hand, and that will flip it upside down, and then you're going to want to pull it out from there.
I'm guessing for purpose of adjacencies for green, it's these 3 in front of me, right?
Yep.
When you do research, do you have to have resources to pay for those cards that you take?
The ones that you don't pay for will just stay in your hand until you do research on a future turn. But you can always have technologies in your hands that you're kind of
okay.
working towards actually playing out. But yeah,
Okay,
you'll just
when you
keep the
go
ones
there
that you're not playing in your hand, and then the ones you actually play, you'll actually put out on your table, on your ships, or just in your play
Okay,
area.
Is that what it means? You're gonna draw 4 and put 2 back, and then is the manufactured technologies, like if you have the resources, you can put them into play.
Yes.
Okay.
And the discarded techs are just a face-up discard pile somewhere on the table. Cool. Well, I am ready for my action.
So how many
Okay.
different color planets are there?
What was that? Oh, yes, there are tons of. If you hover over the planets, you'll see the different colors of the different planets, and some of them are multiple colors as well.
That tells you.
Also, there are rare planets as far as the exploration tokens. The one closer to the center of the star are rare, and then ones that are on the outside are common. So the common ones will create blue and green crystals normally when you flip them over. The rare ones will create purple crystals, but also light. So you're kind of racing towards the center. But if you notice, there are several rare ones that are kind of in between some of the players. So the ones that are actually adjacent to 2 players at the same time could be rare. But it's up to you whether you want to try to squabble over those or actually start racing towards the middle and try to gain light from the star itself.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Got a plan.
But yeah, it looks like we're waiting on green and teal. All right. Well, we should now be able to. Everybody can flip them over, and we can all do our actions. If anybody has any questions as we go along, I can feel free to answer them. I'm going to trade and take 2 blue crystals, and then I will give a blue crystal to. Nobody else played trade this turn. I'll give it to black or brown because you're on the other side of the galaxy from me. So we're friendly, right? We should be good.
The trade is
Are these research cards here?
Yes. So you can hover over it and just press 4, and then it'll throw 4 of them into your hand. It's probably the best way to do it.
hover over and just press 4?
Yeah, not
To
don't
go
doesn't
back,
have,
wait,
yeah, don't actually click it. Just press the 4 button.
Are
oh,
both
just go-
are both decks research on both sides of the table?
okay.
Yeah, and they're just randomized, so that way you can get random text out of either one. So
So,
there's-
just a hypothetical thing. Since Roy, you played a trade, it's a 4 initiative, and I
Uh-huh.
played the construct with 3. I would have to and if you gave me the blue, I would have to construct before you gave me that blue.
yes,
correct?
100%.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then for command, I could just
What's-
move to an adjacent one, right?
Yes.
All right. And then
These spaces are just regular exploration spaces. These are the planets that are going to have exploration tokens as well. These are normally really good, but there's not a planet there. It's just empty space.
okay, so
And
this
then
has an
these are, of
exploration
course-
token and a planet there.
Yeah, so this is a common one. This one over here is a rare one.
Okay.
But this one, of course, is closer towards getting towards the middle.
Okay.
And this one, of course, is in between you and white. So
Okay.
you might have more squabbles over that.
Yeah, let me try out the rare one, just see what it is. Not like I.
And then as soon as you move into one, you immediately flip the token that is underneath the planet there.
Okay.
So this one doesn't give you anything immediately, but if you construct there in the future, when you mine from it, you will gain 1 light each time you mine. So it's pretty good because, of course, light is the point of the game. This one gives you a purple immediately, which is amazing, but it'll create blue for you in the future. Is anybody else moving?
I did.
I-
Moved in
I-
there.
I have a question on the cards, the research. So you only keep 2 of these, right?
Yeah, so the other 2 you just discard and you can put them in the discard pile here. And if you had
Okay,
ones
and
that
so-
cost a blue, you could put it out. So
Okay. The top in the left corner, that's how much it costs to put that into place so I can use it.
yes.
Okay.
And always remember, you can always zoom into cards by pressing the Option on a Mac or the Alt button on a PC. So that way you can be zoomed out a little bit, and then whenever you want to zoom into something, you press Option or Alt, and that way you can see stuff a little bit better around the board.
And I assume the cost is the upper left corner.
Yes.
And how many of these?
You discard 2 and you keep the other 2, and then you can choose out of the 2 that you kept if you want to pay one that costs a blue crystal.
Okay.
And basically, if you can't, am I not able to put those into play until I choose research again?
Yes. So you just hold on to them, and hopefully you'll get more crystals in the future. But now you kind of know what you're working towards a little bit. And of course, you'll draw even more next time. But everybody's card that they currently played stays on the table, and then we will choose to play another card. But
So Roy, I've just got to construct. So I pay
Yes.
my blue crystal into there,
uh-huh.
and then where do I put my ship? So I'm building the small ship.
It always goes in your colony ship here.
So it goes here.
And then you can immediately construct, and you probably want to put it on the green space.
Oh, so that's what I was going to ask. The mining thing is free to construct. You don't have to pay anything.
The construct card, yeah, the construct is always.
Got it.
Okay, so yeah, I'll put it on
Thanks,
green.
mate.
You have to
Yeah,
do it in
and,
order. Oh yeah.
You
okay.
always have to do the top, then the bottom.
Whoa.
And my lovely wife's just walked in with a coffee for me. You beauty.
Nice.
I just turned mine. Oh well. That's
I think it's
green.
fine. As long as you know what's going on.
On one of the research cards I got, it has a little black square, it looks like crosshairs. What does that mean?
That counts as a hit for combat.
Okay.
So that's what you're basically trying to get in combat.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody who is finished with their turn can go ahead and be thinking about what your next action card is and put it face down in play. I think I might just do this. But yeah, I've played games of this at 8 players on Tabletop Simulator before, that after the teach, it took about 2 hours, which is crazy when you're thinking about a 4X civilization game. It's mostly because every single turn, once you get going, it's just go, 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 go. But yeah, we're still figuring out the learning aspect of it here at the beginning. It looks like everybody's ready except for
Yep.
Teal's still trying to figure out technologies.
Yeah.
Technology, especially at the beginning of the game, is a little bit longer to figure out exactly which ones you want to keep, especially since you've never seen any of the cards before. These are your ones you're not taking?
That is correct. Where do you want me to put them there?
I'll throw them over here. It's fine. I will
Okay.
grab them, and you can go ahead and select your one that you need. All right, it looks like everybody's ready, so we can go ahead and flip our action cards. I'm constructing.
I'm constructing.
I'm building 2 small ships.
Commanding. So for purposes of moving, I'm first player, I guess. So I go first for moving.
Yep.
Good to know. I don't think I would.
So green will get to move before teal does. So if the only thing that's really contested right now is just this one space, you know. So if green moves in there first, teal you'd be able to choose
Go in there.
So and green will get to explore it before you get an option to go in there. So this will immediately flip as soon as you move there.
Right. Okay. And then Roy, I had a question. So I constructed, I built on this planet, and do I have to flip this over, or does this just stay as an always, like my alien ability?
Ability specifically works like every time you do it, but it's hard to construct more than once a turn. But there may or may not be technologies that allow you to do it.
Okay, but I get a light because I constructed on the light planet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question too. I picked construct, so if I put one of these constructions out there, I pay like the blue or the green, whichever I put it on.
No, you actually have to mine to get it. Blue has a special ability that as soon as they put theirs on, they immediately get it. So, but that only works for planets.
You put the constructs out. How do you put? So what do I build? Can build ships.
You can build ships. You have 2 blue, so you could technically build 2 blue ships here. If you want, or 2 little ships there, if you wanted to, and then you could build one of your constructs either on the green or the blue space here, because you don't have any other planets that you're on, but the green space is pretty much strictly better. Then whenever you play the mine action, you'll gain a blue and a green now, because you would have 2 constructs out.
But I don't have to, that's what I get. I don't have to pay to put that construct out there.
Yeah, constructs don't actually cost anything, but this technically happens after you choose which ships you're going to build. So you would want to choose how many blue crystals you're going to spend.
Okay, so I could basically put I could put two small ships out if I wanted, right?
Yes, and then you would get rid of your 2 blue crystals.
What did I reveal here, Roy?
I'll do that.
So this one is crazy. So this is kind of a like promo special thing, or like stretch goal or something. But this one's been really fun because it is random what you get from this one. So basically the way it works is you build a construct on it. When you actually mine, you roll the die. If you get a hit, you're going to get a green. If you get a special ability, which is a 2 side, you're going to get a purple. If you get the actual burst, you're going to gain a actual light, which is awesome. But of course, if you get the 0, the 1 side, you get nothing. So it's a little bit more random, but it's also could give you really good stuff. Also, if you get the 5 side, it counts as both the hit and the burst, and you get a green and a purple. Nice. So yeah, it's a little bit more exotic matter, basically, sort of thing, where you get crazy stuff, but it could give you really good stuff, probably even better stuff than normally you would find on a planet.
What happens with the planet I just like uncovered? Where does that go?
So this just kind of sits beside it. These will actually be 3D planets that are going to be on stands, like standing up above. And then these are actually little clip things that clip onto the bottom of it to show
okay.
what resources that planet does. Tabletop Simulator is annoying. I wanted to have 3D planets and everything for this, but every time I try to put 3D planets on the spinning board, it just wrecked the mod, you know.
I just usually I just put that thing on top of the planet. It's easier.
Yeah, you can always put this on top here. As long as you remember the color that's underneath, then it's fine, you know.
I have 3 super quick questions, if you don't mind.
Okay.
First of which is, when you do the command thing, you do both of the actions, correct? You move and then you attack?
Yes.
Second of which... Okay. Second is ethics. Do you want to have the first combat of the game?
I'd prefer not, but...
A thing to note, it's because it's pretty important for you. A small ship cannot destroy constructs off of these, unless you have some sort of special ability that allows you to do it, which
I do not.
It doesn't
But I
specifically.
wanted to test something else. I have the ability thrusters, which after
which you could move after the combat.
Move immediately.
Yeah, so you'd either have to roll a 2 or a 5 in combat. If you rolled a 5, that would be perfect because you could roll in there, blow up his ship. I'm sure Blue would love that, and then move out. But the thing is, you're not going to be blockading this space for light because it's not actually on the ring. And when a player mines, other ships don't blockade them from mining, so he'll still be able to get the light there. So you're going to have a big ship to actually blow up his construct there to really hinder him. Of course,
this
you could.
This is really an aggressive action. This is an experimental action. This is why I'm talking through this.
Yeah.
But you've answered all 3 of the questions. Thank you. No reason. I'll just go here.
I just went to this thing. I just get another ship to go right there, I guess. A small ship.
Yes, that's amazing. Yeah, you immediately put another small ship there, and then these tokens go away.
Okay.
And then you would immediately flip this one white and see what it does.
All right.
And then Teal, you flip this to see what's on the other side of it.
This says a blue and a green for up.
Yeah.
Just
yep,
so
you immediately gain a blue and a green.
Perfect.
And this doesn't do anything immediate, Teal. But in the future it will produce green if you build a construct on it.
Yeah, and then I have to mine it, right?
Yep, to actually get the green from it.
Yeah.
Cool. I am ready for my next action.
Okay, let's see.
And another thing to note about this game is that it's very much won or lost on the way you play your action cards and the action economy of the game. So sometimes you don't necessarily want to play out all of the cards from your hand. You can play refresh early to be able to try to get a card back and play it again. So you can maybe try to move a couple times before you mine if you really want to be further out, like closer towards the middle. But then, of course, you're not going to be able to do it again until everybody else refreshes. Cool. I guess we're waiting on just Brown.
Yeah. When you move your ships, what are your ship speeds again?
Their speed is all just one space.
Okay, all of them, even the big. Okay.
Yes.
You decide what to do.
You can get engines, which of course will make them go faster. There's also other special abilities that can help you move your ships around the board if you get lucky.
What is the icon for the big 3 level 3 ship, that bottom right?
Oh, that is the bombardment icon. That means that they're the only ones that can destroy enemy constructs. You can get mods that'll let the other ships destroy enemy constructs, but of course that's all in the tech deck.
Okay,
and I think
that's just a normal attack.
Keep changing my mind.
Yeah. It's a normal attack, but you have to clear out all of the other enemy ships of the constructs players.
And it just has 1 hit point.
Yep, it just has 1 hit point, and you just have to make 1 hit. You're only rolling 3 dice, so it's really hard to miss. But I've seen it happen. So.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, everybody's ready. Flip them. I'm moving.
I'm constructing.
Search. Draw like 4.
No one else is moving, so I should be free to move.
I'm moving. I've got a command. Is it?
Actually.
Oh yeah. You're on the other side of the
I'm
star
on the
system,
other
so you should be
side,
good.
right.
Yeah. So you have access to move into this space or this space. You could move into this space, but there's no longer an exploration token there.
Correct.
I choose research. Where do you put the unresearched text, and what do you do with the other two?
The unresearched texts are the ones that you're keeping. They stay in your hand. The other two get discarded into the discard pile, which is over here, or you can start one over here. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
And Roy, because I got 2 ships, can I go to different planets? So that one there, I can move the yellow.
Yeah,
to
that one could
purple,
go
and the other
there, and this one could go over here if you wanted to.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, let's do that.
And then immediately when you move into these, you'll actually flip them over the token underneath to see if there's a reward event that you get. This one says you immediately gain a light. You're on the board.
Whee! Awesome.
Cool. I'm gonna start flipping mine that I'm exploring.
Question on the is there any significance on the cards in that number in the middle?
The number in the middle is the order that they'll actually trigger if there's any sort of conflict. So, like you'll be able to refresh before someone could move in and take over your planets and things like that.
Okay.
Now, when I construct, where do I put my token on my home planet or where I'm at?
You only get to do one. You could either build it here or on your home area. This one's probably better just because you're able to control a planet, and you can always do this one at any time without having ships there. So being able to have this one locked down is probably pretty good. And you'll have this green planet if green was your planetary objective as well. So
now by mine, do I get the benefits of all of my constructs?
yeah. So if you mined right now on your next turn, you would gain a green and a blue.
Okay.
And of course, that's exponential. The more of these constructs you put out all over the board, the more resources you're going to get each time you mine.
Have probably done mining before I did research. Oh well, it's a learning game.
Yeah, and this is a game that very much it's any 4X game I feel like is very much like your first turns matter just for building up your economy and building up your civilization at the beginning. And then late game it's all about, trying to figure out how to squeak out the last few points to win. But sometimes not looking like you're doing the best is good, especially in an area control game.
So the 2 tokens underneath there that I've revealed, is that I get a blue crystal and a purple crystal?
Yeah, so if you build a construct on it, if you build a construct on it, when you mine, you would gain that resource whenever you played the card. So of course the purple one is pretty good, and blue is pretty basic. But and then these just count as the colors for your planetary achievements. Particularly, the best way to do this is probably like put this on top of here, but then remember what the colors are underneath. So cool. And this one here, I don't think it's written down. It's technically blue black. Let me fix it. Cool. Good. And if everybody's ready or done with their current turns, we can go ahead and start selecting our next action for the next turn.
I have a question real quick on trade. If you gain a blue the first time, you can use that blue. The second time, you can use what you got the first time to do the other trade.
Yes.
Okay.
And then after you're done trading, you have to select a player to gain a blue, but it comes from the supply.
Okay.
So you pretty much just drag the blue over and throw it in front of them.
By the way, I did give you a blue, so that's why it's sitting over there 2 turns back.
Was that Athex who said that?
Oh, this is Bell. I'm red.
Red. Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate
That's
it.
That's why it's sitting over there. I meant to say something to you, but I just threw it at you. 2 moves back.
Cool. Nice. Well, it looks like everybody selected their action cards, so it looks like I can go ahead and flip them.
Right.
And then everybody I'm mining. Everybody else is doing their other stuff. We got a lot of mining going on. Mine. We sound like some seagulls over here.
Is anyone else doing trade this round? Guess not.
I'm not.
Vel, I will throw you a blue when I do trade. It'll probably be next round.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. All right, I'll give you a blue green. There you go.
Well, thank you.
On your ship, can you have to have your ship where you build contracts up in your home?
Yes, and you have to be the only person there to be able to build a construct. But as soon as you move into the area, you will flip this token over, and if there's an immediate effect, you'll get it. It's all positive stuff. So you can go ahead and hover over this and press F, and it should flip it for you. So this is, you immediately get to take an action card that you've already played this turn back into your hand. So you get to take any of these back into your hand. That one's good. Real good.
Yeah, good card.
Wow.
And you can just hover over it and press 1, and then it'll throw back in your hand.
So that's this one here, the blue.
Yeah, that one's great.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it only produces blue
nice.
resources, but if you're the person that flips it, it's awesome, you know?
Okay.
And that's another reason why getting out here and flipping as many of these planets and as many of these tokens as fast as possible is great, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Does this basically take 2 different places to put a construct?
No. The way it works is this is a 3D planet that it would normally be like floating above this, and this is a clip that goes into the bottom to show the resources it produces. But the blue thing underneath, basically,
these are just fun.
Right. This basically the only thing that matters is the fact that you'll be able to use the blue. If you control this, it would count as a blue towards your planetary achievement.
So those tokens under the planet, are those random?
Yes. So you're never quite sure what resources the planets are going to produce or what events you're going to get. So that's the main exploration of the game, is going out there and finding out what's on these different planets.
Yeah, it's cool.
Better stuff more inside towards the light, right?
Not necessarily. A lot of times the events are on the better events are on these, but the better resources are on the ones closer to the middle. So you get better resources here, but the events will be on the other ones for the most part.
Okay.
On this blue thing that I just flipped over, I got a card back. Is the blue thing mean that when you put a construct on there, it will create it on mine and you'll get blue?
Yes.
Doesn't mean get a blue right now.
Right.
Okay.
It's really cool how you did the or planning on the 3D planets with the attachable bases for the resources to make this randomized.
Oh yeah. And I really wanted to stress, because every time you play the game, it can feel very different, like trying to race out there, be like, oh, what do I get this time? Or, oh, what's coming up next? And trying to figure out, where are the planets that are going to give me purple crystals? I need to get to those. Where are the planets that are going to give me light? I need to try to chase that down and find it. And then somebody else reveals one, and you're like, okay, you think that's yours, but now it's going to be mine. You know, that's what it is.
Yeah, but I'm over the other side of the board, right? Too far.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. But yeah, if everybody, I guess we're still waiting on a couple players to select their next action card.
Are we ready for the next one?
Yes. So yeah, whenever you're done, like with your whole turn, you can always set your action card out, and then once all of them are ready, then we flip them. So everybody goes and we flip. I'm refreshing.
I'm refreshing.
I'm refreshing.
So I get all of my other cards back. The refresh card will stay on the table till all the refreshes are out. So I know brown.
Let me fix that.
And I guess brown hasn't done theirs. So yellow, your refresh will actually stay out on the table.
Got it.
Until brown plays hers.
Okay. I have a question. I did the construct again since I was able to pull it back. So, the planet you've annexed, does that mean like this one? Can I?
Yep. It just means that you're the only person there, which is currently true. So you can go ahead and build a thing there.
Okay.
Seems good.
Okay.
Awesome. And then, of course, for refresh, you would check and see if you had any planets here on the circle or on the inner circle, or if you had 4 technologies, which it's really hard to do in the first round. So nobody has that yet. And then we just select our next card to play. I'm going to go ahead and do
When you get to take a card back like that, could it be that I have a card left and nobody else does?
The fact that we all play refresh means we get tons of cards back into our hand, so we have plenty of cards we can play. If there is a strange situation where somebody's utilizing,
you just don't get your refresh back until I refresh.
Yep. So somebody could have played the refresh really early and been able to like command twice before everybody else is doing other things. You know, you can kind of play things out of sync from the other players to figure out exactly the strategy you want to employ.
Okay.
But if everybody else, if you ever run out of cards, if you ever start your turn and don't have a card to play, you get all of your cards back. So if somebody's stalling out a lot of the action cards, you don't want to stall it out until somebody's hand is completely empty, because then it's a super benefit for them to immediately get all their cards back without playing refresh.
Okay.
Okay. So refresh doesn't do anything other than get all your cards back if you don't have anything on the two rings, which nobody does.
Yep. Okay. And basically, since your construct's already on the table, you're not even going to be able to get your guys out there. You know, you basically have. You could choose to trade, or you could just skip the trade and be like, I'm not going to do trade right now. I'm just going to go ahead and refresh. There's, you figure out how you want to exactly play it.
Okay.
Because you don't want to necessarily fall behind in playing the other actions as well, you know.
Right.
I guess everybody's ready now, so we can all flip them.
Okay.
And there's lots of moving going on.
So I played my refresh.
So you'll get all of your cards back.
Is there anyone that hasn't played it yet?
You were the last one, so that means that everybody gets their refresh card back. But we'll also do that for the end of the round. There are multiple commands played. Ray, did you play command?
Yes.
So since you're closer to the first player, you're going to move before me.
Okay.
And then I will move before blue. And then technically blue will move. Well, nobody else moved, so.
For construct, you build ships before you build the construct, right? Okay.
Yes, and that's very important for green your ability,
well,
because
my special
it actually
ability
matters a lot.
Okay, that's fine.
Can you build as many ships as you have the ability to pay for?
Yes.
Whenever you want to.
So if I have a green and a blue, I can build a medium ship, correct?
Yes. And any ships you build are going to be at your colony ship. So.
Okay.
Let me know when you're done, and I will then be free to move about.
Roy, I'm done. I did my thing.
Cool. It's going to move here, and then I'll immediately flip this one. This doesn't give me immediate effect, but in the future, if I mine from it, I would get a blue and a green, which would be
that's really good.
I'm going to move this here. Flip this. What's that? That is immediately gain a purple. I would like to do that. That's really good. And then this guy's going to move here. And this guy's going to stay here.
So Roy, I just want to make sure I'm doing this stuff right. So like you don't get this, like this blue planet that I revealed here, this one with a blue construct. That I don't get that benefit of drawing the tech card until I build a construct on it, correct?
Where is it? Which one?
This one. No, you draw the tech cards right now.
Oh, so no, the left side of it is always the event that immediately happens. Okay. So you'll immediately get to draw one tech card that just stays in your hand.
Well, so I didn't do that. I didn't do that for the purple. I took it later, but
yeah, you would whenever you flip those, whoever flips them immediately gets the event.
Okay. I guess you're done moving, Roy?
I am done moving, so you are free to move.
So
this is a wormhole, so that means you could immediately move one of your other ships to that space if you wanted to. And then they could continue their movement if they hadn't moved yet. So you could move this one.
So that could move this
you could
guy
move
up.
That one to there, and then it could also move to there.
Oh yeah, that was a lucky draw there.
That's a lucky flip. And this one's even more lucky because this says you get a free construct action.
So
you can immediately construct there. You could also build small ships back here. if you wanted to. But
oh, so I could do both. I could, or can I do? So I can build the construct here and build small ships.
yes, it's really
wow.
Really good.
All right, well, I'll build 3 small ships then. Get rid of these.
Yep, seems good.
And then the building ships happens before the construct, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I can't. So when I build this, I get the. Is it a green crystal or a blue?
That's blue.
Okay, so I get a blue back from my alien ability.
Yep.
Wow, that was really. Those are some lucky.
Yeah, some of them can be really good, especially when they combo perfectly. You know, like that.
What does the warped thing mean?
Which one?
That was like an instant thing when he revealed it. He could move or
Yeah,
something.
he immediately got to move another ship to that space. And
Yeah,
since that
probably
ship
had
hadn't
from the
moved,
cheat sheet.
he then got to move it. Yeah.
Oh, so I even not knowing what I'm doing, I kind of got lucky that I moved that other ship first.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep. Cool. Everybody gets their refresh card back into their hand if you hadn't already taken it back. So you can always hover over it and press 1 to throw it back in your hand.
Oh, and now it's going to rotate.
The first player token moves, and then the board itself actually rotates. So I'm going to unlock it, and then this goes like this.
Oh, cool.
And this goes like this. And the areas you thought you controlled are now floating in front of your opponents.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
So yeah, now I have all these planets that are right in front of blue. Please
how
be
many
gracious to me?
how many? Well, I mean, Roy, you were nice that you didn't move into my space, so hopefully.
Well, the name of the game is try to get light in the middle, so going towards the middle is normally always a good idea. But I could have gone here first and flipped this token before you did. You know, that would have been really annoying.
So, how many rotations do you typically go through in a game?
It's only at the end of everybody playing refresh. It really depends. If players play refresh fast, which can definitely happen with more like advanced players, they don't play all the cards out of their hand. They play out of sync a lot. So that way refresh happens more often. But probably anywhere from like 5 to 8 times, depending on the number of rounds. It really starts to ramp up late game because everybody has way more planets and they're building way more ships faster, and their ships have engines on them that are going faster, and everybody's running straight towards the middle. So playing refresh at the key time is really important when your opponents aren't blockading your planets to be able to gather that light.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
So sometimes you'll play refresh just because you want to gain the light off of it, not because you want to get your cards back. Yeah,
looking forward to seeing how you actually
waiting?
do the actual board itself, right? It's going to be really cool to see it made.
Oh yeah, it's a lot easier in person than it is on Tabletop Simulator. Tabletop Simulator makes everything difficult.
Yeah. 3 lazy Susans in the middle of the table.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, everybody can flip. It looks like I am constructing.
I'm mining.
I'm moving.
Mining.
So
I'm doing this.
So
I get to roll a die.
So yellow technically moves before brown because you're right beside each other. I don't think teal's going to interact with yellow or brown at all. So teal, you can go ahead and move yourself. Well, you're first anyway.
Oh, nice! I got the double resource for my mining.
Oh, really? That's amazing.
I rolled a die.
Oh wow!
That's sweet.
So I get a purple and a green.
Purple and a green. Yeah, that's really sweet.
For yellow. Yellow.
Does,
that last one was 2 spaces, right? Just move 1.
Oh yeah, got ya.
Does the
bigger ships can't move further, right? Just 1 for everybody.
It's still just 1 for all of the ships. Okay. Yeah.
Unless you have
stronger.
You only move 1 for each ship, you said?
Yes, each ship only moves 1 space.
Okay. I didn't know if the bigger they got, the farther they moved. Okay.
No. You still have to move only 1 space, but you can try to get engines on each of them to try to make them move a little bit faster.
How do you do that? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
That's all in the tech deck. If you find a good tech that gives you engines or helps them move faster in some way, that'll help your ships be upgraded.
Okay.
Does tech?
Is this a small ship?
You get a free small ship right there.
Free small ship. Okay.
Really? You went to this space before Green did? That's crazy.
Does the tech typically cost like green or purple or blue, or is it just random?
I mean, they're costed
combinations.
based off of how good they are.
Powerful
normally.
they are, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So of course the
little-
less good ones are going to cost blue, but of course you're trying to race to get at least 4 out, because if you get 4 out, then each time you play the refresh card, you get an extra light. So
Yeah.
sometimes playing a bunch of cheap ones is better than saving up for a really expensive one, but it depends on how good the expensive one is and how well you can utilize it.
What does one range mean?
It just means the space you're in and adjacent. So you'd be able to shoot people around you. Normally, all of your stuff has just the range of the space that it's in. A range of 1 means all the spaces adjacent to it currently.
What does the little microchip mean? It looks like a little microchip on the one I've uncovered. Is that a tech card, is it? Or?
Oh, yeah. So that means you get to play a tech card from your hand for free without paying its cost immediately.
Awesome. Immediately.
Yes.
Brilliant.
And since you have 2... So this means you immediately gain 1 light.
Okay, and what about this one right next to it that has like a pinwheel thing?
So that is a wormhole. That means you can immediately move one of your other ships to that space. So say if you want to move your big ship, you can go ahead and move it up there.
Okay.
Are you guys, everybody, you have it. Roy put you got a little board next to your constructs that's got a little explanation of all the little icons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even.
It's all good.
Is there a maximum number of tech cards you can have in your hand?
You can have as many of them in your hand as you want, but they do you no good when they're actually in your hand. You have to actually get them in play. So you can go ahead and keep grabbing them, but you want to try to figure out a way to actually get them played out.
Well, this one token says I get 1. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to discard 1.
Nope, you're good.
I'm going to play this one to add a +1 to one of my ships, which will be that ship there.
Green, did you throw it off the board?
Fun.
Is this the one? Whose was this one?
Which one?
It's not mine, I don't think. Maybe it is.
Somebody threw it off the board.
Yeah, here, let me look at it. It might be mine. I think I'm missing one.
Yeah, I just saw it fly off into space.
What is it? I'm flipping it and it's showing nothing.
It looks like is it not? Is it froze for you?
I don't know. I can't see it.
It is a hold on, let's actually flip back. It is a weapon upgrade, so it actually upgrades your weapons. It costs a green and a purple, and it gives you +1 die in combat if you have it on a specific ship.
It's not the one
can you see the other one?
I can see the other one.
It's actually bugged for everyone but you, Roy. I've had this happen on Tabletop Simulator. Yeah, because I don't, when it's outside of his hand, I don't see it. How did I fix this before?
Sometimes if I like revert time, it'll fix, but that's annoying.
Yeah. No, there was another way to fix this.
It's not the one I had though.
I think if I put it into a deck and then drew it again, I think it fixed it.
Okay, let me see if I can.
No, it's still. Yeah, there, now it's good.
There you go.
I don't think that's mine though. That's not mine.
Maybe it was someone. Maybe someone discarded it.
But you should still have 2 in your hand, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the one I had. I don't know where the one I had is.
When you're talking, I dropped that there by mistake. I think I
did. You accidentally grab one of his? You think? Or
oh, he must have grabbed one of mine.
Here, see if that one's.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
Okay. This one probably goes back into your hand then, Teal.
There we go.
Yeah, is mine coming up in the center right over the green? That was my fault. So
okay.
What happened to the other card then?
It's this one right here. I threw it in your hand.
Gave it back to you.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I'm still trying to learn this.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I got it back. I was like, my plan is ruined. I don't know where the card is.
That was my. Yeah, like.
I hope every bit of that makes it into the recording. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, whenever I comes up right front of the card.
We're friends, right, Roy?
What?
Wait, where are you? Which color?
I'm blue.
Yeah, Sure, we're friends. We're gonna remain friends, right?
The big one you have right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, you can have this one. I don't care. But let me keep this one, and I will move along.
Ice cream to consume.
Where are we going? Let's go ahead and do this. All right. Well, if everybody's ready, we can start selecting our next card. It looks like most everybody's good to go. Well, you gotta wait until we all get them out. Cool. It looks like we now are all ready, and we can flip them.
Refreshing.
Refresh.
I'm mining.
I'm
Mining.
also.
Search.
Wow, these early refreshes. Y'all are like pros up in here.
Purple crystal.
Okay. So since I have one planet on this ring, I get one light, right? When I refresh.
Also, you would check to see if you had 4 technologies.
I don't even have one technology.
So that would be definitely less than 4.
For the light benefit at the bottom of the refresh, do I have to have a construct there, or I just have a ship in that quadrant?
You actually have to have a construct to be able to control it. So, like, if you had a construct in this space, you would gain 1 light.
Okay.
If you had built one up here, you'd gain 2 light. So basically, you're trying to colonize as many planets as possible. The closer to the star in the middle, the better.
You say you can you have more than one ship mod per a ship?
You can have 1 for the level 1s, 2 for the level 2s, and 3 for the level 3s.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Awesome.
Hi,
for the
Yellow.
research, is it just the 4 new cards you draw, and then you discard 2 of the new cards you just drew?
Yes.
Okay.
So Yellow, or Aussie, I am going to do a quick hit and run, but I promise you, it's just to go hang out.
Where are you attacking? Cool. So
Right
it's
here.
just the small ship.
It's just a little guy. Yeah. It's
So
just
you roll a 1 die. You don't have you do have a special ability on him.
I do, yeah. He's the one who, if I roll a 2 or a 5, I can move another space.
Yep. So you can go ahead and hover over a die and press R a bunch of times, and then let it hit the floor and see what you get. So that's a hit.
As a hit. All right.
So he takes 1 damage. It takes 3 damage to kill these big ships. First blood, not super effective, but
well, I mean, can you choose the target? Because there's also a little fella.
Oh, yeah. You basically before you roll, you would choose the target. But yeah, you would. I didn't think you would want to shoot at this guy anyway. But yeah, you'd want to choose this guy, which you'd actually be able to kill off. I didn't even see this guy all the way over here. But yeah, before you roll, you're like, okay, I aim at that guy, and then you would knock him out, and goes to your graveyard.
I can do as much tech as I can afford, correct? With the research.
Yes.
Okay.
And yellow doesn't get to attack back, or does he?
No, not until he plays actual command.
Okay.
Ozzy, you played mine this turn?
I play command.
Okay.
Oh, you did play command. Oh, if he played command, he gets to attack back with both of his ships before his ship disappears. So combat is simultaneous.
Awesome.
So.
Awesome. I didn't catch it. Did you already move your stuff there, or were you waiting until I moved, or were you did you already move? Because you might not have even had any ships in that system to combat, which would be another.
Yeah, so all of the movement happens first, then the combat happens.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
So you already moved yours? Yeah, so you could just roll for your big one. It'd be easier. Just roll 3 dice. If you highlight them all, and then basically you just drag over them, or do that. Yeah, that works too. And then you just hit R. Well, hitting R is probably... Well, what I would do is I would highlight them, and then just press R a whole bunch of times. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Cool, you super kill him. You do 2 bursts, which means you get to re-roll. So yeah, this small ship dies to white, and then the little ship dies to yellow.
Excellent.
And if each of you kill 3 more ships, then you will be able to harvest a light from the energy sources of those ships. Yeah,
I just
whole game, just you and I shooting each other.
Just put this card out. Is that just like a ongoing power then?
Yeah, whenever you play the command, whenever the planets you control, which means the ones you actually have a construct on, you can then shoot with them. That's actual planets. So like this one right here would be able to shoot at these guys if they needed to. But they just get 1 die.
Only at ships though, right? It's not bombardment.
Yeah, it doesn't count as bombardment. Your planets blowing up other planets? Or what do you think you are, the Death Star?
Yeah. Okay. And then
That's
I'm gonna play
IP infringement, sir.
this.
You need to put that in there, Roy.
IP infringement?
Oh, they blowing up other planets, blowing up other planets.
That's not realistic.
That's true. But it'd be fun.
Hey,
that is the thing, yeah.
Do you have to have a ship on the planet that you're going to construct on?
Definitely. And you have to also be the only ship there.
Okay.
Except for your home planet, right?
Yeah, your home colony ships, you don't actually have to have any ships there.
So I've also played this economy card and I exhausted it, but it will get refreshed and I can use it again another time. Is that correct?
Yep, each time you exhaust it, you gain a purple. So yeah, doing that as much as possible is probably good for you.
Oh, and I only had to pay that initial cost, and now it's just free every time I.
Yep.
Exhaust it.
And
Okay.
there are also tech cards that let you unexhaust other tech cards, so you could see how that could get kind of crazy.
Oh,
There's a little bit of
Okay.
engine building stuff in there with tech cards if you get the right ones.
I'll just rotate it. So, did you say rotate or flip, or does it matter?
Normally, I just flip them, but it doesn't matter either way. I mean,
Rotating,
as long
so
as
I
you know.
remember it.
And... Okay, cool.
Now for this super special discovery card, this 3-color one, what was the rule for it again? You roll the special die, and top one was
you get whatever the color it's on.
Yeah, okay. So with this one, if you get a hit, it is a blue. If you get a star, it is a green. If you get a burst, which is like the 6 on the die, you get a purple.
Perfect.
And if you roll the blank, you get nothing.
If you roll the double one, you get both, and that's what happened with me.
Yeah, except yours is the rare version of it, and his is the common version of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because
so
I can. It's better, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. See you on the other side of the board.
You can only do 1 construct at a time unless you have a card that says different.
I think I got rid of a technology that allowed you to do multiple.
No,
Maybe
I
I
was
shouldn't have.
asking myself. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you can only do 1.
Yeah.
What?
Yep, that's what it says on it. So, yeah.
Okay, everybody who's ready, I guess we're rating on green and white, and it looks like they're ready too. So let's go ahead and flip them.
Did I get some?
And
Oh yes, I did. I did great.
Oh no, he moved ahead of me. So blue goes, light blue goes first.
Okay. Is anyone? No one's moving. That's nearby my ships, right? Yeah. I can just do my move.
I'm moving. If that's
which color are you? I'm dark
green.
Blue. Okay.
Dark blue. Okay.
Yeah, we're on kind of the other side, so I can probably move my stuff.
Who else is moving?
Dark blue.
Red.
Yeah, as long as there's
blue,
no
light blue, and
conflict
green.
of movement.
Light blue's going first. There's no one. Is anyone next to me going? I don't think so. I can probably go now. Oh,
Just
you
confirm,
took my spot.
Roy, I'm refreshing, so I'll just take my cards back and leave the refresh card out.
Yes.
I gotta give a blue to somebody. I'm trying to think who wants it.
All right.
Take it. I think anyone would take it.
Oh.
I'll give it to yellow here since yellow's nice to me. So yellow can be nice to me.
All right.
Oh, that's very nice.
And yellow lost
And then
actually
playing with.
So with this, right? I can move my wormhole, one of my ships that I hadn't moved yet, up here, and then I can move it into the center.
Yes. Right? Yeah, seems good. Seems real good. I am going to. I have a civilization that says after I take my action, I can exhaust it to move each of my ships of one type. So I'm going to exhaust it, and then I'm going to move all of my small ships. The small ship's going to.
Yeah, it's a smart idea.
I'm getting out of there. This small ship's going to
move. Well, we're friends anyway, right, Roy?
What is this?
No.
What's that? You just moved, right? I guess I'm.
Yes, I did.
I know when I'm not wanted. Daggone it. I guess this guy's staying here. Okay.
When we move in,
and then I get to flip this space. It does nothing special currently. Get to flip this. Ooh, I can build a tech for. I don't have any tech. Dang it! Who made this game?
I wonder.
If two of us are occupying the same space, do we both get the benefit of the action?
So the event is whoever moved in there first gets it.
So you get it first. You get that, not me.
Okay. I was making sure. That's all.
So yeah, it is that you get to take one part of the trade action. So you can basically take a blue crystal. So.
And then
when you move ships, you move them one at a time.
Yes.
So I can move this because I can move two, and I can reveal this and then figure out where I want to move the rest.
Yep, which is really important in case there's like a wormhole on that, then you can teleport across the board like other people have been doing.
See.
That one is you immediately get to take an unresearched tech into your hand. So you just get to take a tech and put it in your hand and add it with your unresearched techs. Not the whole deck.
Oh.
You just press one, hover over it and press 1. Or just drag it in your hand either way.
You mean you don't get all 61?
I mean, I understand that it looks like a deck, but it's not the whole deck. But yeah.
Let's see, so I've got that.
Definitely doing this next. But yeah, so if you were playing with a bunch of players that knew the game super well, you could bust out the actions of this just like fast, like over and over and over again. I've had 4-player games of this that end normally in like an hour in person. So
yeah, I mean, I can imagine because since so much of the stuff is simultaneous, play really can move along.
Okay, I'm going into light blue here.
Oh, we got a lot of combat this round then. Or
there's going to be a decent amount of combat.
I'm going to attack you. Here's the die.
Okay. Well, first off, we have to when since multiple people play command, Teal is going to select where they want the combats to start happening first. So you can choose between this space or this space, I guess.
Who gets the pick?
That one's fine. It doesn't make any difference to me.
Yeah, sometimes there could be abilities that trigger. So we'll just do the green versus teal. So you're each going to roll 1 die and try to get a hit to be able to destroy each other in combat.
And all the die are the same, right?
Oh, because he did command 2, he can attack?
Yes. So everybody who played command this turn is going to be rolling dice for combat.
Just hover over and press R. It'll roll it.
Yeah, you definitely want to hover over it and press R. You can press R a bunch of times or whatever, and it'll roll it for you.
I assume that's a miss if it's blank.
Well,
you didn't
roll it. Just hold over it and press R on the keyboard.
You didn't roll it before.
There you go.
All right.
It is still a blank.
Is that a hit?
That is a hit and a burst, so you would get to re-roll it again, but you don't even need to. You just destroy the ship. So take the green or the teal ship to your graveyard.
Oh yeah, it goes into mine. Okay.
All right, Teal. Now you have combat here.
Yes.
But both of you are going to be rolling against each other again because you both have played command. So you can both roll the die. So hover over it and press R. Are you serious? Okay, it looks like this time you both missed. So you guys just coexist here. Neither of you will be able to construct in this space until there's no other ships there, because you can't construct if somebody else is there.
Yeah, I understand.
Where else is there combats? I don't see any other places. There won't be any combat here because your small ships can't attack the construct. I don't see.
I don't get any benefit of that if I mine it, correct?
You'll still get the benefit from mining. Other ships being there would only blockade from light, but the planets back here don't normally give you light anyway.
Okay.
There is a tech card that can make these planets that are further back give you light, but you probably don't currently have it out. So, okie doke. Well, I guess we're ready for the next actions. If everybody wants to select theirs.
I'm still moving.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I had to resolve that. Let's see.
Oh, so normally all of the movements happen, and then the combats are happening. So, but yeah, that's fine.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I'll just probably split it evenly. Here and here, I suppose.
Oh, that works. So everybody can select their next action. Okay. And we can flip them. I'm doing refresh.
Refresh here too.
I am constructing.
I'm constructing.
I control this planet, so I gain 1 light. I don't have 4 techs yet, though, but I am now on the board, finally. I have a point.
Yeah, so the construct happens before your move, I think, right?
Hey, quick question about this special die. Do I get both of the things if I roll the 5?
Most definitely, yes.
Oh,
yes, you do. That happened to me. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you can get really lucky and get 2 things, but you could also roll the blank and get nothing, you know.
Yeah. Let's see. Man, now I wish I kept that tech to build multiple constructs.
Yeah, I feel like that one is really good.
Right place. When you're set up in the right place, it's really good, you know.
I was like, I'm not going to take that many planets that quickly. Oh well. Okay. Oh man.
Right, so
it was.
I'm gonna bomb this.
Are you attacking stuff, Yellow?
I am gonna attack.
Is everyone ready? We can reveal.
No. Yellow's still finishing his turn.
Oh.
So I'm gonna attack here. So I've got to. I can bomb that, can't I? So there's 1 die, 3 die.
See, you attack one person one time, and then they just go after the whole board.
So which combat are you doing, Yellow?
So I'm gonna go against this construct. So I'm gonna blow up the construct.
And you still get the 3 dice against the construct, or is it just 1?
I think it's the same as the same regular
Okay.
attack. That's what he said earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you roll the 3, and then you're
1
trying to
point.
get at least 1 hit.
Yep.
So yeah, I would just drag over the 3.
Yeah, just highlight
the
the 3. Highlight the 3 dice and then press R a few times.
I wouldn't do it like that. I would just highlight by dragging like across the board and a bunch of things at the same time. The easiest way to roll dice is just to highlight them. So if you if you drag on the table,
like this, and then you can press R a bunch of times like this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you definitely got a couple of hits there. So that will knock this out. And you'll be able to put it.
Do I get it back, or does it go in the graveyard?
Construct actually goes to his graveyard.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So you can collect construct as ships too.
And then I've got a blue.
Then you roll 1 die against that guy. So you just hover over and press R.
Yeah. Don't put it in. Yeah. There you go.
That counts as one hit.
Yep.
And you don't have any special abilities on those. And it looks like, Ozzy, you're at 3 ships. So if you kill one more ship, you'll be able to gain 1 light from harvesting the energy from those.
Excellent. I'm not a violent person, trust me.
It doesn't seem like it at all. Okay, well, everybody can select their cards. I think most everybody's pretty much almost ready for that. And everybody should be able to flip them.
Right.
I am constructing.
I'm trading.
So
Who wants some
blue?
Resources?
I'd love a
I'm going
blue.
All right.
To build a medium ship here.
I'm refreshing in case.
Oh, don't take the whole bag.
Everyone refreshed?
Oh,
I refreshed. Does everybody have refresh now? No.
Yes, that would be the last refresh, I'm pretty sure.
So you just take your refresh card back. Is that right?
Yep, so everybody will get the refresh card back.
I still have my refresh card.
Oh, you do?
Oh, whoops. Everybody put them back down.
Okay. So I take everything but refresh.
Yep.
All right. Then I am going to 2 green for a purple.
Wish for my power, it would be nice if I could switch building ships and constructs. Oh well.
Also,
and when you build ships, they've just got to go to this front part, don't they?
Yeah, they just go to your colony ship.
Colony ship, yeah.
Or 1 green. All right.
Okay. I'm building a ship, the big one.
Wow, Blue, you have a ton of light.
Yeah, he does.
He's got 2 planets to give him light when he mines, and he's got a ship in the middle, so he's about to get another one as soon as the last refresh drops on the table.
Yeah, there's.
I'm not saying this is a 1 versus all game.
He got 7 light. That's crazy.
He's been min-maxing it, man. Min-maxing it.
So I built that, and then can't build anything else.
You have to be the only ship in the middle to collect light.
Is light considered crystal?
No. So you won't be able to steal it from anybody. But
No
yeah, as many ships as you want can be in the middle. And people in the middle don't even have to fight. But as long as you're there, you might as well shoot somebody if you can't. But yeah, each ship that is there gains 1 light. So if you just pile a ton of your ships in the middle, you'll gain a light, but it has to be when the actual board rotates. So
gotcha.
You get a light when it rotates?
Yeah.
Yes. So
yep. And does the board does the board rotate before or after the movement?
It's the very last thing that happens on the turn.
Okay.
The very last thing after everybody's played the refresh is they all get their refreshes back. Then the first player token moves, and then the board itself rotates. So movement will happen before the rotation. What do I actually want to do? I want to do this, I think. All right.
Build.
Who all's ready? I guess we're waiting on Green's
Build a construct.
Green's stuff.
Hey, I'm sorry, I accidentally hit mute. When I mine, do I get 1 light crystal for this?
You get 1 green for this.
Yeah.
When you mine. If you refresh, you would gain a light for it. When you mine, you get a green, a green,
Okay,
a green, and a blue.
That's all right. Okay, I already took those. Okay, sorry, I'm still learning.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, good. This stuff Tabletop Simulator is not very intuitive.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely not the preferable way to play board games, but we currently don't have a whole lot of choice.
That's true.
There's always sunlight.
All right, it looks like everybody's. Well, we're waiting on Teal, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Cool, and there we go. So everybody should be able to flip them. I'm moving.
Research.
Is anybody else moving?
I'm
no one else is moving.
4.
I am free to roam around the cabin.
The last refresh is on the table for everybody.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
I'm definitely moving this guy in here then. You guys gonna go here. This guy's gonna go.
Roll this. Oh, I got a white. My first white. I'm on the board. A white.
Hey, well done.
Oops.
For rolling a die. That was skill.
Oh, someone took the deck.
That was me. I thought I was just taking one. It won't let me grab one.
Yeah, you
Right,
probably want
you
to
have-
hover over it and just press 1, or just press
got it
the
over
number
here.
that you need to draw.
Yeah.
So normally you'll just hover and
You
press like.
you don't want to hold the click. You want to just like click quick and drag, or you can just press 1.
Yeah, pressing 1 is way easier than
Yeah.
pressing the number
Then-
you need is way easier than grabbing them off the top.
I discard 2 of these, right?
Yes.
Oops.
Oops, I flipped the whole deck.
And then for research, you can pay to put these things into play. I assume this is a blue one, right? Not a green one. This adaptive tech.
Yes, it costs 1 blue to play down, and you put it on one of your ships, and it counts as the other abilities on your other ships.
Okay.
So it's kind of when your other ones are blank, it's boring, but once you get them all filled up, then it has a bunch of abilities.
Okay.
Now, if I play them, they just go on the board until I use them.
Yes. Normally, you'll put them on specific ships, or you'll put them in play if they're a civilization technology.
Okay.
What else do I want to do? I'm going to. Oof.
We're friends,
I'm
right,
gonna
Roy?
use this tech to be able to move here. I'm definitely going to shoot the blue one in the middle. I'm moving this guy.
Yeah.
That one up.
Nobody else is attacking, so I might as well roll for this. So here we go. Here's my die. Okay, let's roll. It's 1 hit. Yeah, Blue, you're winning. What are you talking about?
Well,
It's not even close.
What's second? Is it 1 light?
Me too.
1.
Second.
He had
no,
this, and he's
come on,
been
it's
using
2.
it every single turn over and
Mine
over
has
again.
2,
And then he got
so-
another one up
yeah.
here. It's been good.
Wow.
It's been good to you. But
It
your
has.
reign is about to end.
Exactly.
Listen,
Heavy
I paid Ozzy off to attack you in all these spaces, so good job, man.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
If we just let somebody have 20, that's not much of a game. Okay. Now everybody's gonna get their refreshes back.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And the first player token is going to rotate over
Yeah.
to red.
On exhaust.
And the board itself is going to rotate. So this is going to move like this. Doot, doot. And then this is going to move like, whoops, let me actually unlock it. It's going to move like this. And now everybody's super confused.
I'm not.
Awesome.
Oh man, this is it really mixes up the board when this thing rotates.
It does.
Oh, for sure. And it one of the interesting things is like so many area control games, you're always fighting the same person over and over again because they're right beside you. They're like your neighbor. In this game, there's always somebody different in your way. So it kind of mixes it up. And the fact that you can fly through other ships means you can still just ignore certain people and try to like get to the person you actually need to try to take out.
Mm.
I have this pioneering card that I'm going to play.
Yep. You can go ahead and use it too if you need to.
Yeah. Well, I don't need to, but I want to. It says I can move all, I guess it says all my one type. Is that correct?
Yes. It would technically be before the board rotates as well if you're trying to play it. So
Use my economy card anytime. Much.
oh, you're moving your little ships? Never mind. It doesn't matter then. Let me move this back. Yeah, so you can use your economy card at any time. So as soon as you refresh, you can immediately do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, and when the board rotated, I gained 1 light. So now I have 2 instead of just 1. Watch out, I'm coming for you, Blue.
So did one of my ships get destroyed? Because
Yes, I destroyed. Well, are you light blue?
Yes, he killed
I
all your
destroyed
ships.
one. It's in my graveyard.
That was a couple rounds ago, I think.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused.
Turns ago, yeah.
Okay. So for this ship, I get 1.
What are you doing? Mining?
No, one you rotate the board, right?
No. You only get it for the ones that are in the very center. You have to refresh to be able to gain light for these spaces.
Yeah, but didn't we refresh?
No, you have to play the refresh card to be able to get it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll get it eventually. Probably by the time it's over, I'll know what I'm doing.
But yeah, for each ship that's in the middle, when the board actually rotates, that's when you gain a light for the middle of the board.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I was so disappointed in you killing my ship, Roy.
I mean, you really needed one more light to beat 8.
I need 13 more.
Well, okay.
Totally justified response, actually. Like that's yes. Yes.
You still have two planets that are gonna produce light each time you mine, so
I'm pretty sure those planets aren't gonna be one of them is not gonna be producing for much longer.
We'll see. The good thing about those is they actually have to get rid of your constructs to stop them. Because you're always going to get the resources when you mine.
Yep.
I think everybody's good for their action card. We're waiting on Teal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And we can all flip them.
Right. I am
refresh.
Refreshing.
Everybody's doing refresh.
Wow, this thing's going to rotate again really soon.
Research.
That's the thing is, it can be a lot more sporadic than you think if everybody tries to refresh real fast. I gained 2 light for this space and 1 light for this space. And I don't have 4 technologies yet, so I gained 3 light total.
Oh,
I'm catching up.
Look at you go.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, mine were blockaded.
Yeah, that yellow messed you up here. Yellow blew up your thing over here.
Yellow doesn't like me.
Who started it, I wonder? Oh, I need to figure out what I want to do next. If I want to do this. Well, I can.
Now, when you pick research, you can take on as many cards as you can afford, right?
Yes. Once you've discarded the other ones that you're for the beginning of the card, and you have the unresearched text, which are your hand of text, as many as you can afford, you can throw them all out there. And it's good to like make that happen. Because if you get to 4 text, then each time you play that refresh card, you're going to gain a light. So yeah, it's good stuff.
Gotcha.
Oh man, that Galactic Monument's like the best card. And the Twin Lasers is a ship ability, so it'll actually go on one of your ships. So you pick which size ship you want to have that ability. So this one, you'll get to pick small, medium, or large, depending on what you want. And the other 2 just go into play. And this is like the combo right here. Because you can flip this, and then flip this, to unflip this, and then flip this again, and then refresh, and just do it as much as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Combo.
Wait just a minute. Okay. So can I use these cards whenever?
Yes.
Okay, so I can use this one to get a light, and then
you flip it.
Rotate
you just press F when you hover over the card.
Just press F.
And that one, then I can flip that one to unflip that one and do it again.
Yep, and then you flip this again.
Yeah.
So now you have 2 light.
Wow.
Well, you have 4 light in total.
Wow.
It took me a while to be able to afford both of those cards, but
seems good.
Well done.
Abilities go out on your board, right?
Which one?
Ship abilities, they go into like the slot on your board next to
Yeah, they go in the little white space. So like this Twin Lasers, you have to choose whether you want to be in your small, your medium, or your large one there.
Okay.
Round.
Got it. I just left one out the table.
Oops. Hang on.
Good.
I have to decide. This ship mod, I have to decide which one that goes on.
Yes.
Okay. Guess I'll put it on the little one since I have more of those.
Ship mods go under like the board, right?
Or in the
Does-
space inside the ship.
Do ship mods count as the tech as far as 4?
I think so.
What was it? Yes, they definitely count towards your 4. So if you get one more out, you then have 4 to be able to refresh and gain a light for having 4 techs.
Amy, what did you say, honey?
When we do technology, we're not supposed to discard it, are we?
Oh, right.
Discard. You draw 4. Discard.
Oh, when you actually use it.
Yeah, I used it, but I discarded it after I used it.
Yeah, none of the technologies go away after they're on the actual board. I think there's only one in the entire game that says discard after you use it, which you definitely didn't use that one.
By mistake.
Which one was it? The pioneering one?
I wanted to play it at home, but I can't. Oh, this is cool.
You said you checked on napkin shoes, okay? Okay.
I got it. Here you go.
Thank
It just
you.
exhausts. You just flip it.
Okay.
So it's right here, now teal.
Yep. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
I'm still constructing, or not. I'm researching.
Got when I play refresh, I get 1 crystal, right? 1 light.
Yes. Okey-doke, and I guess we're waiting on brown and green for cards to play.
Yeah, hold on. Oh yeah, ship mods. It's whatever level it is, how much they can hold. Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that makes my selection easier then, because
Wait a minute.
Casa blue.
Awesome.
I don't know if I want to put it there. That's fine, I guess.
Now the tech cards, when do they refresh? When you hit refresh, or when the board spins?
Yes.
Okay, now I can.
Which one? When you hit
Yeah,
refresh?
when you put the refresh card, they all flip back over.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Okey-doke. And it looks like we're all good now, and we can all flip them. I'm going to mine.
I'm gonna
Here I
mine.
come, Roy. Here I come.
I'm going to command.
Who else is commanding?
I'm commanding yellow.
And a blue.
I think I'm
white happens before yellow, so
last,
white's going to move all their
green.
ships, and then yellow will move their ships, and then green will move their ships.
I'll wait.
So white, you can go ahead and move.
All right. So I'm going to move 1 ship here.
I gain a
And
light.
You don't want to do that.
I don't. You're actually right, but I'm going to it's distasteful, but I feel like I'm obligated to.
We want him to do it, so it's peer pressure.
Yeah, and then I will stick.
Crap! How'd you get so many light, Roy?
I controlled this space and this space last time I did a refresh, so I got 3 from that. I just now mined, and because I controlled this, I gained another 1. And of course, I had a ship in the middle.
I have this construct when it rotated. I must have, yeah, because it was
it's not
over
actually
here.
the construct rotating gets you light. It's when you play
Oh,
refresh.
that's the
and you have a
refresh. Oh
construct
yeah,
rotating.
yeah. Oh, so you play? Okay, yep.
Right,
Yeah,
so
the light from the rotation happens in the center.
Yellow. I'm all set moving when you're ready to go.
Okay, white's done. All right, excellent.
So
Here I
yellow,
come,
you
Roy.
can move out. What's going on?
Now I've got +1 movement on this one here, so I'm going straight to the center.
Oh goodness!
That other ship, yellow, don't you have +1 on that type? But you'd
Is
be
it
able
on
to move
that
that
type,
one.
is it? So I can move that
Yeah,
one.
I think.
Oh, sorry, Blue.
Sorry.
Wow.
I was just
this is why looking like you're doing good is not a good thing necessarily. Yellow's just
Roy's kind of sneaking out.
I'll be attacking as well.
It's a feature, not a bug.
And I move before any attack happens. Is that correct?
Yes. So green will first move their stuff.
Yeah.
And then.
Okay. Well, let's see. That planet is free, right? So I can move just one planet here and see what that is.
Oh wait. Oh, you're moving a guy there. Cool. You flip it.
So
that immediately gains you a blue, and in the future it can give you a purple.
Okay, and I think if I did it right, let me check.
You actually have to have constructs on them for it to count as controlled.
Oh, yep, good call. Let's see.
I know what you're about to say.
Okay, and then I gotta move the rest. Let's join. Oh.
Wow. Now Yellow, you're gonna have to choose. I'm guessing you're probably still gonna kill me, but everybody's going in.
That, and then I gotta move
there's a lot
my
of refreshes
big
on the
guy. And you don't. Let's see.
Well, my purple ship's not gonna make it.
So when you attack with dice and you target, it only targets one target unless you get like that bombardment one, and then or not the bombardment, burst, the burst. Okay. Oh, I can attack there too. What's over here? Blue. I think I'm going to.
We lost Teal.
Okay, I gotta move.
Yeah, you're right.
Somewhere. Okay, good. It gives me more time to figure out where I'm going. Let's see. I
don't know why. I just timed out.
Is it gonna let you come back in? Can you try to search for the thing again and see if it's there?
I don't know why it timed out. It's like I think I lost the connection on the server.
Yeah, it might just be internet issues.
I think I'll go here. Okay, so now we're ready to do attacking.
Okay, so yellow, or technically white, it starts with you as far as combats go. So you'll get to roll against this space.
Let's do that.
So 3 dice, and you're trying to get at least one hit. And you definitely got it. So the blue goes here.
Because I have civilization, whenever I destroy the last construct in an enemy planet, I may immediately build a construct there. I get a construct on that planet now, right?
Yep. You're subjugating them. You have subjugated them.
Listen, it's a benevolent subjugation. Like, there's a lot of light. We're all hanging out. Nice. I don't know.
Oh, that's really good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Sounds good. Now yellow, you get to do combats. Do you want to do the blue space here, or do you want to do the middle first?
I'll go the blue space first.
Okay, so you roll 3 dice against blue. Blue, what's going on?
It's just the lights, causing the swarm to come after me.
Okay, you take that one, which is technically your 4th one, so they all go back to the players who own them.
I appreciate
it.
Light.
You gain a light.
You've been doing some destruction, yellow.
And then you have the combat here.
Yeah.
So who are you targeting? You have 1 attack. You can go against purple or green.
Yeah, sorry, purple.
That's fine. I mean, green's just gonna take you out too. fine.
To get lucky.
That definitely knocks me down.
Do you have any special ship abilities?
I've got
I
plus
don't.
one shield.
He's got +1 shield and he has thrusters on them. You can actually splay these. Oh, whoops! I'm throwing them back in your hand. Let me set these up good for you. So basically, the way this works is they can kind of like pop out of the bottom underneath the ship. Like it's actually supposed to be here, and you put it underneath, and then you have like it's showing. Oh, look, you've got these texts. You know.
So just question. When he rolled a burst, right? Does he get to roll another?
No, he didn't roll burst.
Oh, okay. Oh, I missed. It was someone else that rolled that. Okay.
Yeah, I had rolled first, but
yeah,
if he rolled a burst, he would then be able to roll against a green.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm happy he didn't.
and does
green has to finish up the attack here, because this space has been targeted for combat. So now you basically get 3 rolls against this guy. You know.
Yeah,
you can do them one at a time. What's your tech that you have here?
I don't have
Cancel
anything.
1 hit.
Yeah, that's only to protect me.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt. So you might as well just roll 3 dice and try to get at least 3 hits. But if you get
he is 4 though, right? 4 health, unless I get burst.
That counts as
which
1
I
hit
did.
and a burst.
Oh, just
so you do 1 hit against him. So re-roll 1 of the dice.
So the 1 hit was the burst hit, right? And then I can roll again.
And then you get to roll it again. And it's a burst again. So you hit him a second time. That's excitement right there.
I was like,
another burst?
Breaking the chain.
All right, roll again.
Just rolled a 3rd time.
Oh, you rolled 3 bursts in a row?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it did.
You have 4 health though, right?
Yeah, I've got 4 health.
You gotta roll 1 more time. You gotta roll 1 more time.
No way.
Oh, he did it! Bragging about your shields over there. That's what you get with all your warmongering.
Wow.
Awesome.
Still only counts as 2 ships I own though? Or that I have in my graveyard?
Yes, still only counts as 2. But you're locking up his big one. If he wants his big one back, he's gonna have to pay the purple to you. So.
Oh, okay.
All right, well done.
And you have 3 ships in the middle, so when it rotates, you'll
be. If my graveyard's full, then it just goes back to him, right?
Yes, and you gain a light.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Was there any other combat? Oh, green has a combat with brown here.
Yeah. I'll
dice.
attack. And don't forget my constructs can attack too.
Oh, dag. Okay. So this one will be able to attack.
And this one too.
And this one. Cool. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll attack black here.
Okay, roll the 3.
Okay, do I roll? Just 1?
Unless you played
you
command,
don't
you won't roll any dice.
Oh, I don't roll. Okay. Oh, I didn't play command.
It looks like
so that won't knock you out. Did we lose somebody else again?
Yeah, we just lost what?
Really? I thought I'm right here still.
It says Sonic Nomad
showing up on here. It might be delayed.
Now it okay.
So I hit there. This I guess yeah. Let's see. I can either target blue, red, black. I'll hit red just because I already picked on black and they're tied on light. In case you want reasoning.
Roll the die.
Where's green
here
from?
So this planet is allowed to make attacks against an adjacent space. So he's shooting here. That counts as a miss. So that doesn't do anything. So where's this one attacking?
All the green. All the green constructs, or just that one?
All the green constructs get 1 attack.
Yeah.
They don't have any special thing.
What?
Where are you attacking?
That's wild. Nice.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out. This is a 2 level one, right? It's gonna be here, 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 or here, right? Okay. Yeah, I'll just hit. I'll aim for red again, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Is that a miss? Your planets did nothing.
Yeah, what a waste.
Terrible. Okay. I guess that's all of the combats, unless I missed any. I think we got them all.
Constructs go in the graveyard.
Yes.
Ships.
His construct attacking, is that his special ability, or does he have a?
He has a tech that lets him do it.
I have a tech.
If you look
It's right here.
No, I just wasn't sure where it came from. That's all.
Yeah, that was it.
That's a pretty good card to have.
Yeah,
Well,
it cost
when
purple.
it hits,
It was expensive, but yeah, when it hits, yeah, it's. I guess it strikes fear in people at least. Okay, so
we're
next
gonna be
turn,
doing some
right?
of this. We're gonna be doing some of this. Ready? We're waiting on, looks like white.
Yes.
And we flip them. And I am moving. Anybody else moving?
Yeah. So I had a question, Roy. When I construct, it doesn't count for my alien ability because it's on my colony ship, right? Because this is only for planets.
Right. Yes.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Refreshing.
I am mining.
Build ships.
Basically, whenever I refresh, I get a purple.
I
so
technically have to move before you, Black, especially since you have abilities to move, like in my area. I guess I'm going to. I'm gonna move this one.
And then
here.
we'll build
These two are gonna go to this space. I do get to reveal this immediately.
Does the claim happen immediately when I play refresh?
100%. Yeah. It'll happen. It'll happen before people move.
Okay.
So the board state you see when you play it is the board state you get to collect the light off of.
Okay, so I'm at one light, I guess.
A couple lower ones that wouldn't affect you.
These guys are going to move here. I'm sorry, Red. You took over my purple planet.
Over in spot, so I'm in fair play.
And I think that's my movement.
Okay.
So Black, you can, or Brown, you can now move, and then combats will happen after you move.
I have 4 tech out, so I get a light for that too, right?
Yep.
Get my cards.
I'm gonna put that one there instead.
Sounds good.
Okay.
That's all the movement. So I have to have my combats first. I'm first going to start with the center here. I'm going to have my purple ship attack green. I know you have a defense thing you can use, but I'm going to roll 1 die over here. I got nothing. Actually, I have a special ability. That is a special ability. I can trigger my planning special ability. It says I may return an action card to my hand and then exhaust this card. So I'm going to trigger that. Because it's good. So I flip this, and I get to put one of my action cards back in my hand. I'm going to put my command back in my hand.
Oh, you rolled the asterisk.
Okay. Yes, I rolled the ship ability asterisk.
You didn't hit me, right?
I did not hit you, so I didn't destroy anything. I will roll against purple here. I have 2 medium ships, so first I'm going to, or red. I mean, I am purple. I'm going to roll against red. I'm going to roll 2 dice against your small ship.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
So what?
So you can shoot at your own ships if you want. I don't have a problem with that.
Nah. I take it out. Do you have any abilities that's triggering?
I do. I'm going to use this and flip it. So I block the damage. Make you work for it.
Roll for the other ship. Boom.
A little bit.
Okay. And I don't think I have any other combat. Well, actually, we do have combat. We have combat here. If you moved in this space with me. So I will roll against you, but you will also roll against me. So we both roll 1 die.
Ray finished moving.
What is it? I think she did.
I just got kicked out.
Okay.
Oh. Wow. It's being really rough on everybody. Kicking random people out.
You finished moving, Gray?
I'm trying to get back in.
Okay.
Let me not attack you while you're not technically in the game.
Or brown.
Haven't actually get it all.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm coming back in. Okay, I think I'm back.
All right,
Okay.
so we're having combat here since you moved
Right.
into my area. We both get to roll against each other, so I guess I'm gonna roll my die right here so you can see it. I roll against you, and you roll also. Yep, I got a hit. Yep. Looks like you roll just one. What's your ability here? Oh, you can re-roll your attack if you miss. You can flip your card and re-roll it. But yeah, you can go ahead and roll it first.
Okay, is that what does this different sides mean?
So the is that what you rolled, or have you rolled it yet, or?
I think so. I mean, I don't know if it rolled very well.
Well, I would just press R on the thing to roll it instead of actually picking it up. So drop it and then press R a bunch of times. There you go. So that counts as a hit and a special ability. You don't actually have a special ability that triggers on the small one, but you do kill my ship. So we both kill each other's ship. So you kill mine.
I do have one of my small ones. I just get re-rolling.
Yeah, but since you hit anyway, you wouldn't want to re-roll. So
okay.
If you would have missed, it would have been a great time to use it. And then I think combat goes to Brown. You're going to roll combat here. You can either choose to attack the blue construct or attack the yellow ship.
I'll do the blue construct. I roll 2.
3.
Oh, you roll 3 dice.
3.
You get the big one, yeah. You can select all. You go like that. You just click and drag.
Yeah, click and drag. Don't pick one up. Just click and drag a box around them like you would like multiple files.
Just go click like the empty part of the table.
Yep. Once they're highlighted, then yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Yeah. That was a hit.
My poor construct. Oh, here you go. You get to collect it.
Okay. I think that's and that was the one that was letting him get all those like.
Well, no, there was actually 2 of them, but they're gone now.
Now you have 0 of them.
Yeah. Everybody wanted me to do that, so. Okay, I think that's the only places I moved in with anybody. I guess I moved in here, and I can attack that construct here.
You actually have to have a big ship to be able to attack constructs. So this one will blockade the light from yellow, but you won't actually be able to attack the actual space.
If you look at your board, the bottom right on your level 3 ship, that means you can hit constructs. That little icon.
Yes, the bombardment symbol. That's what that means.
Okay.
All right. Everybody should be able to start selecting their next actions.
I have a question.
We're getting real close to board rotation. Real close.
Oh, man.
Hey, Roy, I have a question. I was waiting for you guys to finish your combat. The card I played lets me manufacture an unresearched tech immediately. Does that include upgrading ships?
So what this does is it needs to go onto your ship itself. And if you roll the burst in combat, then you get to immediately get one for free. So what you have to do is you put it. So you have to choose which size ship you want to put it on. So you want to put on your small, your medium, or your large. And then whenever you roll the burst in combat, you would actually be able to build out a tech for free.
Okay.
That's a really good card. You just need to get in combat to make it trigger.
Can I put it on the large ship even though I don't have one yet?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Okay. That's where I'm
Which one would...
I have a question when you have a chance. When you move into somebody and they have a ship and a construct, do you have to get rid of the ship first?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
So ship being there protects your construct.
Slightly, yes.
Oh, because she targeted the construct, but because the ship was a different player, she could target the construct.
She would have a choice of either.
Okay.
Yeah, the yellow ship is not protecting the blue construct because it doesn't care.
Okay. That makes sense.
purple, there was a purple ship and a purple construct. I couldn't have done the construct until the ship was gone.
Right.
I would have had to move 2 ships in there to attack them both. Right.
Yes, you would hopefully take out the ship and then go to attack the construct afterwards.
Okay.
Cool.
If you do that to me and you pay me some light, I'd let you attack my ship.
All right. Well, it looks like we can all flip. I'm constructing.
Building a ship.
Build another medium.
I'm moving.
I'm finally using my special ability where I'm spawning a guy right here.
I'm just
Oh, sweet.
And I have to spend blue, right? Yep.
So, Ozzy, I'm going to pay you a blue to actually build my small ship back. Because you killed it off.
And I am right.
Who were you doing that to?
What was it? Oh, he had killed off. He had one of my ships in his graveyard. Yellow did. So I paid the blue to him specifically to be able to build it back.
Okay. And I refreshed just in case everybody else is refreshed.
Whenever you construct, it always goes back here, Ozzy.
Are all the refreshes out now?
No, I still have mine.
You're holding back.
I'm
just wondering. No.
I'm sure there's no reason yet.
No reason.
Okay, Roy, this is going to happen. So, the way I understand this, I reached my planetary achievement one, so I'm going to reveal it.
I did too.
Okay. And you have to actually have the things on the planet, and you can do it at any point, But yes,
I'm not risking
it,
so.
And you'll immediately gain the light.
So I got 3 purple.
Sweet.
So
you gain 3 light. I should actually pay attention to that. Yeah, it's almost like I deliberately picked the wrong color planets. What's up with that?
And I'm trading. I'm gonna give my blue to yellow, the free one.
Sounds good. Do you want me to go ahead and drag one over to him?
Yeah,
you go, Ozzy.
Thanks, mate.
So he's good now.
Now I wish I didn't get rid of that tech where you can build an extra construct. That's pretty good.
Yeah, if you utilize it just right, it can be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I gotta move this stuff. So the question is, I think I'm gonna move everything over here.
Still waiting on that. Ugh.
Oops. All right. So I'm gonna have to fight you, White.
Which one?
So White, these actually go like here.
I'm trying.
Oops, they're stuck together. Why are they stuck?
I don't know.
Let me move your board up a little bit because stuff keeps trying to go into your hand. This goes like this.
Yeah.
This will go like this.
Okay.
And then this can pop underneath.
Perfect.
Yeah, Tabletop Simulator is a pain in the neck.
What is this little white thing right here?
What little white?
Just... I wasn't sure what this was, but then I picked it up and I realized.
Yeah, it's 4 little ships. All right. So let me roll. So is that 3 hits?
Which ones
did you roll?
I rolled these 4.
Yeah, that's 3 hits. Yep.
And then
3 hits, but one of them's also a burst.
Yeah. I have 4 ships there.
With a special ability, you can roll 4.
No, I have
4 ships.
I have 4 ships.
He just rolled all 4 of them at the same time.
Yeah.
What's your special ability on this? Oh, that's not gonna matter for the.
Yep, but I can burst. I can't. Yeah, I can't attack the construct. So.
Yeah, the small ships can't kill a construct, but this will go to your graveyard. Any other combats? All right. I guess we can go ahead and select our next cards.
When I refresh, it refreshes my tech cards too, right?
Yep, and you can go ahead and do your little combo again if you want to.
Okay.
You can just flip them both and get 2. Like, seems good.
Shuffling your face-up cards?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. I can't let
like a
myself
magic
find out again.
player.
You can always do like this and be like, all right, everybody play your card. It looks like everybody is ready, so we can go ahead and flip
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Man.
I am moving.
Trade.
I'm moving also.
Okay, I will be moving first since red is not moving. I'll be figuring out how to move my
moving.
stuff.
Oh, you still haven't played Refresh yet?
Correct.
Okay.
Who's the person who hasn't played Refresh?
Morgan White.
White? Oh, wow. Stalling everybody out.
I'm not stalling anybody out. Are you kidding?
Green, did you play Command?
I'm giving you time to be strategic.
Played move.
Oh, wow.
Command.
Okay, I have to figure out how I want to move my stuff. All right, let's make everything annoying. Let's do this!
Who else is moving? Other than purple.
I'm moving, but I have to move
Green
all my
is
stuff
moving.
first.
Purple is. It looks like
Brown is moving.
yellow.
Brown is moving too.
Oh man.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. These are gonna move up.
Yeah, yellow's just mining this round.
Okay, and
Yellow.
light blue.
I'm done moving.
What did you choose trade? Light blue?
No, I'm moving here.
You're moving,
So
okay.
Brown, you can now move your ships.
Brown, green, blue, and purple all did command.
I'm done moving all of my moves.
Okay. So
The middle's gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
Who else is moving other than purple and brown?
Green and light blue.
Okay. Hang on, I'm thinking what else to do. I'm debating that middle's getting to be a mess.
Yes, it is.
Well, and all of us have command currently, so anybody who's in the middle is gonna get shot at in some way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
How many ships are in there?
There's 3 green and 3 purple.
one level 3 and 2 1 for purple, I think. Yeah.
I have a question.
And green's 3 level 1s. Well, currently he could throw more in there.
Do you have to move to attack?
No, you don't.
Already with somebody else. Okay. I'm trying to decide. I've moved that one and that one. Green's moving next.
Yes, once you're done moving all of your stuff.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay, green, you get to go.
Okay.
Stay in the middle and have fun. Let's do this.
I think I'm going to.
We're gonna be left with nothing.
I get to move
Whoa,
too.
everybody's in the middle.
Now I gotta decide if I want this little ship there too. So it's just gonna blue get in there? Do you have extra movement? No.
I do
He
not.
can't get in there. So it looks like it might be just green and purple. How
are we gonna mix it up?
I'll go in here. I'll join in.
Oh, here we go. Epic battles coming up.
It's gonna be huge, man.
You should have like a zoom in board or something to fit everything.
Well, you can zoom in the actual board and look and see
Yeah,
everything.
I guess maybe. Okay, I know I have 4 level 1 and
All right,
2
Teal,
level
you should be
3s.
able to move now, I think. I'll set mine slightly off to the side.
Just realized I made a mistake. That's okay.
Okay. Are you really rotating them?
I'm making it look all nice.
Well, you better.
That's gonna be really cool.
Rolls
Someone needs to get a photo of it from zooming down.
What is it?
Unfortunately, we don't even refresh right now. How many cards do you have left, Morgan?
He only has 1. He has to refresh next turn.
Okay.
All right. Are you done moving, Teal?
No, I was waiting for him to move.
Okay,
Oh, you're good.
move,
You can move now.
Why do I feel like I have no ships?
Because you have 3. What is this? I'm going to attack by everybody.
Yes. Everybody's
gonna
beating up on you, Roy.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, don't forget I have my constructs that can attack too, by the way.
That's fine. So I have to choose where combats are happening first. I'm going to just choose the middle. Why not? We're gonna start here. I'm gonna do one of my small ships against one of your small ships. Gonna roll the die. And I rolled the planet too. Oh, it's a miss. That was lame. Okay, this guy missed. This guy's gonna attack now.
Do all your attack and then I'll do mine.
Yeah, it's fine. That's a hit. I take out one of the small ones.
Wait, you don't, because I have a special ability where I cancel one hit against the ship and then I exhaust it.
Okay, flip it.
Oh.
Okay, big ship. Oh goodness. Should I have gone against one of the big ones? I'm just gonna go against little again. Maybe I'll get a burst and then can take out another little. So I'm gonna roll 3 against the same small ship that I haven't been able to take out yet. Roll. I roll the worst ever. Okay, I do hit it and I kill one small ship. Then I get to my graveyard.
Okay, that goes to yours. Sorry. Here, where is your graveyard?
And that counts as 4, so you get to take it back now. Go ahead and take it. Sorry.
Oh,
I have 4. Back over here. Okay, and I give it back to black. And you get to do yours attack against me now.
Okay.
Listen, I'm equal discrimination against people because I had one ship from 4 different players. So
we'll use the small one here. He's kind of aiming the wrong way against the small one. Okay.
He's going to attack with that one that died, right?
Okay,
that's a miss.
Misses. Go ahead and attack with the one that got killed already.
Oh, okay. I'll just say that was that one.
Okay, then roll for
this
rest.
one.
And that's a hit and a
burst.
reroll.
So I hit that one. I think it goes back to you because that fills my graveyard. So I'll give everyone their ships back. I get a light.
Wow, I do not like this. I'm not even gonna be in the middle.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of light for this next round.
Oh, for green. Green's gonna be rolling in it.
And then who's gray gets this back, and I need to give myself a light. Where's the light? It's not coming out.
It's right there. You need help.
There we go.
Oh, green got it. Yeah, you got it. Okay, and then you can re-roll your burst.
Yep. So this is for this ship, right? Yeah. The second one there in the middle. Okay.
Roll.
So I'll hit the other small ship.
Miss.
That's a miss. Okay.
I'm alive.
And then I have one more. Wait. Yeah, one more small ship. I'll target the small one.
I'm alive.
Okay. Now I've got 2 large ships.
The question is, what do you target now?
I'm gonna target the big ship, I think. One of the big ones. So let's see.
All right. Oh,
2 hits and a burst.
So are you targeting the burst against the small ship or against the big ship?
You have 3 health, right?
Yes.
I'll just target the big one.
Okay. It is not dead.
Okay.
I'm alive. I hope if you miss with all three, I will jump out of my chair.
I will target the big ship with the 3.
It is dead, but I get to keep my little ship.
You still have 1.
I'm surprised. I got really lucky with your rolls there.
Okay. So everything's
okay.
right now. Okay, now you choose where the next battle is going.
Well, I'm out of battle, so now it goes to black commanded.
Was there a battle here?
You can fight blue, right?
Oh, I do need to fight here. Let me just roll against teal here. Sorry. I roll. Oh man, it almost tilted over. I do nothing against you, teal. You get to roll 2 dice back against me.
How do I
roll these?
Do it one time?
So you basically make a box around it by like dragging on the table and making a box.
Then press R.
Like, multiple things, and then press R. That is a hit, so that kills me. This goes to your graveyard. You wrecked me. Okay, and then it goes to black, which looks like we'll definitely have a combat here.
Yep. So I roll 3.
Yep. Boom.
Very
yellow.
This
goes to your graveyard.
Yep.
And then do you have any more combats, black?
I think so, because this one can't attack that right.
Right. Then green, it's your planet's turn to do all of its garbage.
I can target the purple in the middle.
That's messed up.
Maybe. Well, let me see what else. I don't know if I can hit anyone else. Everyone else has at least 1 damage that's adjacent to it, I think, or at least 2.
Okay,
right?
roll die. You can always get burst, but yeah, you can roll. You
I'll aim for the purple.
I got disconnected.
Okay.
That's really bad.
I think you can still start it back up.
You can start it back up with a saved game. If it
auto save game?
Yeah, hopefully an auto save game. And then we can reconnect.
I think they auto save.
I just lost it too.
Yeah, well, when Roy went down, it's gonna kill the game because it's connected to the.
All right. Question.
Yes.
Well, it looks like everything's fine.
Yeah, I think the autosave was like really close here.
The yellow ship should be in the black graveyard.
And this one should be over here in the teal, right?
Yes.
How'd you get in so quick?
I have fiber.
Oh.
I had fiber back when I was in North Carolina, but down here in Miami, you would think Miami would have better internet than North Carolina, but not true.
Do you miss your fiber?
Oh, for sure. Especially now that my job requires me to be on the internet every single day. I don't have good internet. It's more important than ever.
Fiber down there.
I don't know.
Trying to.
I mean,
up for me.
I think fiber's coming to more areas. There's a lot of expansion happening, so hopefully in a few years.
Here we go.
Did everybody get checked out?
I am still not seeing the server. There we go.
Roy?
Yep.
I just loaded.
Yeah, Roy, you might have to increase the people in the server. I think it was set to 7.
Again?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm back in.
Server.
So I was green.
Yeah, for some reason it started back on 7. Okay, you guys should be good now.
Yep.
To come back in.
So how did how did you approach like balancing the game?
A lot of it was mostly just playtesting. A lot of it I had to like just think of how strong the different abilities were and what it mattered as far as like how the different things should be costed. But then other than that, it was just a lot of playtesting and gradually adjusting things that weren't exactly powered properly. But a lot of the game is the fact that it's so interactive. The players can kind of adjust the balance the game as well. You know, if somebody's running away with it, normally nobody lets them continue to run away with it, you know.
Yeah, well, especially with 8 players in the game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But Roy, you are Epic Game Night, right?
Yes.
Are you currently me?
Wait, what color?
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, why am I white?
White.
Okay.
I decided that white was doing better than purple, and so
you were mistaken, unless you were thinking that white was about to mount a late game comeback.
All right, green, you can roll your die to kill my purple ship in the middle if you want to.
Okay, I'll try.
So what made you think the rotating?
Dead.
Put it in the graveyard.
So when I was trying to make the game, I mean, that was very early on, and I really wanted something different because I mean, I didn't want to make a game that was similar to other games, and I'm like, how can I make this game stand apart in the market? I just really didn't want something was similar, and it just all came together as like, man, I could make a star system that actually rotates like an actual real star system. So just thinking about the theme itself and about all the planets just made me come to the thought of like, oh, it can rotate.
Yeah.
Have you played? I can't.
Idea.
It reminds me of I think like Soul: The Last Star or something like that. It was on Kickstarter.
really?
It had a rotating thing too, and it was really
Oh
cool.
no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I played it once many years ago, but it kind of reminds me of that. It's different, but it's kind of cool.
Gotcha.
Okay, let me
which
keep
was your
attacking.
other... Oh, this
I
planet's
will
weak.
attack red here.
Okay.
That hits.
Is that 4 again or no?
A 3. But I have one more attack with this one. And I guess red's the only thing I can actually hit in one roll, so I will target red again.
Well, teal's over here too, but that's fine.
Oh, is that only a 1? Oh, okay. I'll spread the love, I guess. Is that?
Yeah, it's a 1.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'll attack teal.
I mean, you can take off red if you want to, but if you look over here, then no. I mean, whatever you want to do.
I rolled and I missed anyway, so it didn't matter. Okay, so I'm done.
What other combats are there? Teal already had its combat here?
Yeah.
So I think we're good for combat. So I think we're ready for the next card.
All right.
Oh wait, we're waiting for white to play. I'm guessing white's going to be playing now.
Yeah.
Which is yeah.
What do I want to do? None of this. But I will do it. Green's about to be doing okay.
Does anyone have move left?
I doubt it.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, everybody can flip them if we're all ready. I am researching, so I'm getting 4 of these decks.
Trade. So I'm gonna gain 1, and then I'm gonna trade 2 blues for a.
Fine. Okay, green.
And then who gets a blue? All right. Here you go, Roy. I'm gonna give you a blue.
Oh, thanks for feeling sorry for me that my ships all got destroyed.
Green. And what's this? A purple? Yeah, purple.
And because I think it was black gave me I'm gonna give you.
And I roll this die.
I'm sending a refresh card back now.
Ooh, nice! I get 2 again. 2 resources.
Yeah, so everybody's gonna get their refresh card back into their hand.
Yeah, So one comment. I think it's a really a good idea to have that trade where you have to give another player a blue.
It can maybe help out if somebody feels like they're dragging behind. You can give it to somebody who's not necessarily winning. It's just an interesting thing.
Yeah,
and you can kind of negotiate with it a little bit. You know.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Cool. Well, is everybody done with their movements and their actions for the turn?
I'm gonna build.
I don't know where this blue came. I'll just put it back. I don't think it was.
Wait, I'm going to exhaust this, which will let me unexhaust this, and this lets me choose a ship of one type and move it. So I'm going to technically. Oh goodness, red's moving to the middle.
Oh no, I'm trying to go into this spot here. Sorry, Roy.
Oh, Anyway, I'm going to move all of my medium ships into space. So these medium ships are actually going to move in the middle, but they don't actually get to attack.
Good. Thank you. Allow it.
I just wanted to let everyone know I've actually got a hard stop in about 13 minutes. I've got to go to a barbecue. So, unfortunately,
that works.
I might have to dip out.
Okay. We can do the board rotation, and then we can kind of call it a little bit, see where everybody's score is after that. Which I guess is going to be now, right? So
yeah.
Yep. All right. Let me unlock the board. So this is going to move like this. And then this is going to move like this. And then I'll lock it back. And then green, how much do you get? I get 2.
6, right? Or 5.
5.
That's awesome. Cool. And then the game's going to super ramp up from here because green's going to have so many in the middle that if people refresh real quick, it's going to end up rotating. And there's a lot of these center planets are going to start giving people a lot of points real quick. But yeah, that's basically Last Light. Of course, it plays way faster in person than it does. And of course, 8-player game is pretty ridiculous as it is, especially when everybody else is new, you know. But the game will go a lot faster as people know the game. And we're going to try to make this thing look super nice and super polished and have much like good illustrations and graphic design with 3D planets and make everything just really pop when the game comes out. It's going to be coming out to Kickstarter next year. And the main reason we're doing this is just so that people will get the word of mouth out there and be able to talk about it with their gaming group and figure out if it's something that fits in with them or if it's something that they're excited to back maybe or find and pick it up at your friendly local game store whenever it comes to retail.
Yeah, I think it plays surprisingly fast for 8 players.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's very quick. You know, we have a TI group where I'm located, and I've got about 16 different people who meet for TI at different occasions, and this is a great like lightweight version of that where people are still involved. You know, still a little social. You know, where you've got like this somewhat balanced. Nobody gets too far out ahead.
So, what do you plan to do for the board rotations and the design in the physical?
Question.
A lot of that is up to Gray Fox. Since the board only rotates like once around, currently it's like puzzle discs that kind of like you move manually. But it only rotates. It doesn't rotate like extremely fast, so I'm not sure which mechanisms they're going to exactly use. But Gray Fox is planning on doing other rotating board games, so that's all mostly in Gray Fox's hands.
Okay.
But I'm super excited to see what they come up with because Shane has a lot of ideas, the CEO of Gray Fox, about everything and how it's all going to look.
Cool.
But yeah, feel free to talk with people about this, tell people about your experiences, take pictures of the board currently, take a selfie in front of your computer screen, I don't care, whatever, and post about your experience online. I also have the Board Game Geek page up as well. You can talk to people in the forums there and tell people about your experience or like start discussions about, I think this game is garbage and Roy has no clue what he's doing, that sort of stuff.
Or it's a Euro game.
Yeah, or it's how it's definitely Ameritrash, and there's no forms of, just because a game has resource management and action economy doesn't mean it's a Euro game. So there's that.
Wait, everybody kept telling me this was a Euro.
What do you think? Is it a Euro?
That wasn't addressed to me, was it?
It was addressed to the room.
Do you feel like the game works well with lower player counts, like 3?
Oh yeah, I think 3 and 4 is probably my preferred way to play it, just because it's so quick and so snappy, and I kind of like the dynamic of like figuring out who you think's in the lead and messing with them, and then trying to figure out a way to sneak in there and appear like you're not winning, but then do a really good job. And I mean, 8 players is crazy if you want to have that giant epic game, which I'm sure a lot of gamers love. But majority of the time, I see people mostly playing in that 3 or 4 play range. You know.
Have you played it with 2?
Yes, it plays well with 2, but it's just like any other like 4X that you play close to the 2-player count. It's very much like somebody could do really well with their engine building and building up their economy and run over the other person, but it comes much more of like a head-to-head war game at that point.
Yeah.
Do you, I guess with less players, there's going to be a little bit less direct conflict than in the 8-player game.
Oh, there totally could be. And I mean, there definitely will be because there will be a lot less. There are also a lot less planets in the game. So we have these asteroid tokens. And also another thing I can show you, the boards are actually double-sided as well. Whoops. So there are less spaces depending on the planet.
Oh, that's a smart idea.
So there'll actually be a much smaller board, and there'll be less planets, and you can actually be closer to the middle as well. And there are asteroids that take up spaces on the board, on the outer ring, so that way the board just gets shrunk down a ton when you're playing with lower player counts. I actually have a completely separate table for when I'm playing 4 and below.
Wow.
That I use.
Yeah, that's a good design there.
I
try.
Is this game by any chance like available to play again on Tabletop Simulator for a while, or no?
We don't currently have it out for open, mostly because like this whole rotating board thing is super hard to make work properly.
Okay.
But eventually we plan on getting it scripted good and hopefully update a little bit of the art so it's not as bare bones as it is currently, and then make it available for people to play with their friends, and hopefully they'll be excited to check out and purchase the game on Kickstarter when it comes to that as well.
Okay, cool.
And Roy,
Awesome.
Are you doing any more of these invites in to play the game again?
Yeah, I have ones going on the rest of the weekend, and I set up random ones going forward too. I'm sure I'll be trying to run some maybe for Essen and things like that. So
awesome. I might try and join another one. That was really good. Really
but it looks
everyone.
like green is the current winner of the game, and the rules of Last Light is when someone has the most light at the end of the game, they are the one that gets to flip the table. So I will turn on permissions.
Well done.
And allow you to.
Let me get the camera ready.
Okay, Green. Whenever you're ready, you can flip the board. And you roll the universe.
Yeah, awesome.
Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for joining in.
Thanks,
Hopefully
Roy.
you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all online somewhere.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Roy.
Thanks.